Hey everybody, this is Josh Sud, aka AskJoshy on YouTube, and here we have a match between SUGGY of Root Gaming and the Australian player from Queensland. Not sure what gaming team he's on, but I know that he is on one. I want to say Funtastic, but I do not want to promise you that. But anyway, SUGGY up here in the top left on Fighting Spirit, and down here in the bottom right. Fighting Spirit, you may or may not know as a Brood War map. Team Liquid user Prodigy converted it for StarCraft 2 use. And the weird thing about this map is the center, I feel. You know, see all these high yield minerals here? These are actually high yield Vespene geysers too that actually return more gas than normal. I'm not sure how much it is, 6 or 7 or what. But if you can take this middle, it's got to be virtually impossible. Like, it's very accessible. But if you can, that's essentially getting 2 high yield bases at once, which is pretty crazy. So as a big fan of early defense, I have seen him play on Lost Temple quite a few times with that Forge Fast Expand, and it looks like he is going to be trying to do a similar action here, as that is the only entry into his base. You know, start with the main down here, come down this tiny little ramp to your natural. You have very little room here, and he can easily squeeze a gateway and some zealots in there, or just cannon it up. And always a good idea against Zerg to keep them delayed from getting into your base as long as possible. Gonna send up the production tab just so I don't miss anything super special or exciting. SUGGY dropping that natural expansion very quickly at 15, followed by the spawning pool. SUGGY checking out the map. I'm not sure if SUGGY's ever played it. He said earlier, you know, what kind of maps are these? But he'll soon find out. So has already been across the map into SUGGY's base. SUGGY still looking around for Please God, tell me he's towering. Don't know what you're talking about. Offensive cannons, you mean? Is that what you mean? Anyway, yes, he means offensive cannons. Towering. There's no towers in this game, Ryan. Jeez, this isn't Warcraft 3. Anyway, as fully walling himself in, as far as I can tell, it looks like nothing is going to be able to get through. And as did drop a pylon there on SUGGY's ramp to his natural, but the spawning pool is now done. A couple of Zerglings will be popping out here any moment, coming and destroying this pylon. So interesting move by not sure what he thought he could gain by doing that, but he is going to lose 100 minerals essentially just for a little bit of extra info, I suppose. But I don't know if I agree with it, unless he thought he could get a lot more out of it. Not sure why he did it, but he is building a pylon way up here at the sort of tertiary area, actually right outside the natural. That's not very far at all, actually. So if he does, you know, maybe he does have a strategy already in mind here. One thing that Railkun and I were thinking about earlier is you may or may not need vision here, or you may have just enough vision for Stalker Blink. You can park a Stalker here and possibly get vision over to this edge, and then you could just leave one here and then blink them up like one at a time into the spot that you have vision. So you can actually queue that up so that they do like stream in. But we really don't know. None of us have tested it yet. It might be worth a look, but Fighting Spirit isn't really used. It's not in the ladder. This is the Icy Cup TV League number 11, and we like using these Brood War conversion maps. We like having variety. Lost Temple and Metalopolis are great balanced maps, and we've seen them so much that we're getting a little bit sick of it. And so we decided, you know, start hosting some of these user-generated Brood War conversions. I mean, we're fairly sure that they're at least somewhat balanced. They are symmetrical maps. They worked okay in Brood War, so they might as well give them a shot here in StarCraft 2, unless they're, you know, very, very visibly imbalanced towards one race or another. I mean, sometimes cliffs can really be messy because of Reapers. Like if you have cliffs very close to the mineral line, for example, Reapers can really take advantage of that, or Colossi, or whatever, siege tank drops. But it looks like this map is not going to have that problem, as it is up on the highest terrain. There's no cliffs around the top. So as getting started a bit sooner here, he's dropping a lot of gateways at once. He does not have any... Oh, he is getting a Dark Shrine also. Wow. So possibly... Oh, the pylon was taken out. I guess his Overlord spotted it, and some Zerglings came and said, no sir. But four more gateways coming down. He already had one up here in the front, and he does have a very solid looking wall constructed. He may or may not destroy that top pylon so that his units can actually get out later. And Az is currently turtling like a toss and going for that Dark Templar tech. He does have 6 gateways total now, and more pylons. SUGGY takes a hatchery way down here. Az does not currently have vision of it. He did build a pylon here, which is a good alternative to the one that he built up here earlier and was taken out, but it's not quite as good, as he does have a long distance to go with it. And the first wave of Dark Templar are in. SUGGY has an Overseer over here, so he's going to be able to check out Az's tech. He is going to see that Dark Shrine. Oh, yes, he does see the Dark Shrine, so he's freaking out a little bit. Is he morphing more Overseers yet? No, he isn't. There's one. He just needed... Oh, man, he's got a lot of money, actually. He's got 600 minerals, 500 gas at this point in the game. It seems like quite a lot, but now these Zerglings just get mowed down. But the Overseer is going to finish very soon. Az sees it morphing and runs away with his 5 Dark Templar. Very good move. He needs to split up. He needs to get out of there before that Overseer can catch him. Oh, man. Oh, this is tense. Like, he knows he's so visible right here. But these Dark Templar still just rip through Zergling, so it's not really, like, too terrible awful. But the fact that he invested so much tech just to only get a few Zergling kills as a result, kind of heartbreaking for Az. But, I mean, his units are still way stronger than the stuff that SUGGY's got at the moment. I haven't seen what he's been doing. Another infestation pit. Oh my god. Ultra Cavern. Okay. Alright. We'll see. And so Az seeing that his Dark Templar are basically bunk at this point, just makes him into Archons right away. SUGGY trying to populate his 3rd base. Az still has not ventured out of his natural expansion. He is tacking on just a million gateways, like so many gateways, 9 gateways off of 2 base, I guess. Give it a shot. But he's making a lot of Archons and Zealots, which, I mean, I'm not sure what he's seen out of SUGGY. I'm not going to take SUGGY's view. I want to take Az's view. He hasn't seen any of the real tech. He's only seen, Zergling, Spinecrawlers, Queens, but maybe he's had a lot of success with Archons in the past. I mean, there's no risk